Cancer, welcome to your reading, your love reading. Now, this is going to be for the month of July. Well, from now, from when you see this video, it's for July to the end of July, okay? So we're going to see what's coming through. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And yeah, cards are already coming out like crazy. So let's just get going. Hello. What is going on? This is so interesting. I don't know if somebody's spying on you or there's somebody here that either you had a connection with that went really quickly with the Spirit of Cups, or somebody mood switches the moment that you put boundaries up. I don't know what this is, Queen of Swords energy, but I feel like this is you. If you're the one that put boundaries up with this person because you're just like see too clearly now, it's like there's something here where somebody may be wanting to reach out, but you're now in this clear mindset. Now, this does show an energy of you just setting boundaries, or you seeing clear about a situation if it's new or old. And the moment that you do show that part of yourself where you're just like, I don't know, or you start, saying, okay, this is going too quickly, or this is starting to repeat itself, or this feels like some type of pattern. Once you do that, you're going to see you give room for people to kind of show you who they really are. Do they respect boundaries? Do they, do their mood shift? Because it shows that somebody kind of gets cold and their mood shifts a bit the moment you put a break on something. Now, again, you could reverse the roles here, Cancer. The Spirit of Swords is saying there's some urgency here. And the Nine of Swords is saying that there is like a want to build something, but it's still unclear. But there is some type of wanting to reach out. Now, if this is your energy, it could be like wanting to reach out to someone and work on something, or this could be the other person's energy that's coming through. But I feel like you're just so, whatever's happening, it feels like you're just so strong, and you see clear now about certain things. Let's see. Let's go ahead and jump right in. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, you can go ahead and click in the description box below. Watch out for scammers like on TikTok, Susie, Penny. I don't know what this person's doing, but I'm going to say it because I don't want anybody to get scammed. I'm doing my part. But please watch out for that. Also, if you are wanting a personal reading with me, the description is in the description. The link is in the description box below. All right, I'm done. Okay, so High Priestess, Six of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Sorry about the loud noise in the background. Okay. That's how far we can do it right now. Okay. Feels like you're intuitively feeling something here. You intuitively feel like, you're going to have to use your intuition on this one for sure, because there is something here that may be making you feel like you're still curious, but there's a want to kind of like move to calmer waters, kind of take things slowly. Like you're not wanting drama, you're not wanting a heartbreak, you're not wanting any of this. So it just feels like if you are dealing with somebody new or old, or someone that's coming in, you may feel your intuition start like alerting you very quickly, because you're coming in as the Queen of Cups energy with the High Priestess, where you have an inner knowing. I feel like you just don't want drama. You don't want to repeat something. So you're being cautious. Three of Swords energy coming in. It's like you've been heartbroken before. Now, if this is somebody, I'm kind of getting strong past energy, somebody wanting to come in to reconcile with you after a distance or a period distance. But there's also this Three of Cups energy, and the challenge is that there could be other energies involved, or a lot of overindulging on someone's end to where you have to protect your heart from this person. Or there may be, something that feels like very, very familiar with somebody here. But the King of Wands is coming in, so you may be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign, or they're coming in wanting to take the lead. They're coming in more of wanting more confidence. It does look like somebody here does want to work something and start a new beginning, or start over with you, as you may be getting a message or something curious, as in like testing the waters. So let's go ahead and see, because it does show a lot of like hesitance when it comes to a person like this. That's either in your life, yeah. Eight of Swords. You see very clearly. You've been hurt before, so this is cautious energy. I like this from you, Cancer. This person may have felt like you cut them off at one point. Yeah, because they just like, they didn't follow through. They didn't do something here. So could be another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming through, but them not following through and them offering something and then pulling it back, it started a separation. Maybe you started looking at this person very manipulative. I am seeing another water sign. There is a desire, you know, somebody is desiring to have you back. They're seeing you in this magnetic, attracting type of energy right now, and that's why I feel like somebody wants to come in as the King of Wands. You could be dealing with more than one person. I am seeing a past. That's why I keep going back to the past, and then someone present or someone coming in. It feels like overall this reading is saying that you are in a place where you've been wounded, you've been hurt, you know the patterns, you know, like you have the feelings, but when you're in it, it's much different to follow in the alignment of your intuition, right? Because you like start thinking, well, you know, I don't want to be too pushy, or I don't want to be too distant. Well, right now what it's saying is that you've been hurt before. And yes, you are going to be cautious and learn from your past mistakes. That's what it's showing. I kind of want to see where this is going with this person. Yeah, it's like either way, you can't go wrong with something here, because you feel like you're at a place of feeling whole, okay? Like there was nothing to lose if you set your boundaries. You know what I mean? Like if this person falls out, they fall out. If this person stays, they stay. I feel like that's like something a lot of you guys may be thinking here. For some, not all. I'm not saying all of you. But let's go ahead and get more into this person's. I don't know if they're scared to be cut off by you or if you cut them off before, but they look at you as like no tolerance for bullshit. Yeah, like you will cut them off if they start showing you reckless behavior. That's that type of energy I'm getting. Like, I don't know if you put that out there or your boundaries are just very strong or you've known this person before. But the Ace of Swords is saying like they're like, they know that they cannot hide something from you because you will see right through them if they start acting inconsistent or wishy-washy or start being that flighty energy again. Like you know, what's the Eight of Wands? I mean, somebody wants to come back. See, that's probably why you have the Nine of Swords. This is so interesting. Nine of Swords in the reverse means that somebody's so much in their head, they're not thinking clearly. And the only way to think clearly if they reach out to you, because they're not getting that mental clarity on their own. So they need to know something about this separation and this connection, okay? I'm getting a strong fire sign coming in who feels very overwhelmed about you. So if this is a past person, yes, this is somebody that wants to come back around after a period of times, and they desire you secretly. They see you glowing up. If that's something that you're feeling right now, where you feel good, you feel magnetic, you feel like you're at a place where you can heal, where you can open up, then that's where they see you right now. And then with the Nine of Swords, it's telling me like, okay, well, now it's in their head. Like, okay, are we really over? Whoever your person is, they want to know if they're really over because they're feeling powerless now. They thought maybe that you would have been back by now, or maybe that you would have, you know, at least reached out a little bit to them or something. But I see them kind of, yeah, wanting to work things out here because something's not going as planned. But the only thing is like, oh yeah, see, somebody wants to give you attention. The Moon. The Four of Swords, someone in their head right now is showing that they have you an MIA. They feel like you are probably getting all this attention, you're moved on, and they're just like still left in the dark as to during the time of separation. There is a chance somebody's going to want your attention. They probably think you're already moving on with all this attention you're getting. But either way, it's eating at them. Like somebody wants to come towards you. That's the Chariot. Somebody wants to come towards you. They want to take a leap of faith. But I already feel like if you're already putting yourself out there, you may have more than one person you're talking to. Maybe you're not even thinking about the past anymore, and you're more going into the near future. You're here in the near future already, talking to people. And if that's the case, it feels like there are going to be new energies coming in. regardless, okay? There is. If you're putting yourself out there, you're going to get something, yeah. In the outcome, it's showing like somebody here wants to know if you're going to invest, if you can invest, if you will invest, if you will have a new beginning with them because they want to. And I don't know if it's just because their ego is hurt or they're not finding something out there in their life. So now they're feeling like completely like there's nobody here for me. You were the closest one that came to that 10 of coins, you know, and now they're feeling like this powerless energy and feeling a bit very impulsive, to the point where they just like want to reconcile. Another card of wanting to come back and make things right. Maybe try to take control and be in that emperor energy again. If not, then that can just be you, how you're coming off, where you're coming in pretty intimidating to this person. So I am seeing, no matter what, a new beginning, a new start in something coming in. Something's heading towards you, and there's a lot of recognition. You already won. There's something here where you feel very like you win something. And somebody, regardless, you just win something. I do see that there is a message of investment or investing in something with a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. If this is somebody completely new, this could be happening very quickly from now to July, or this has been happening in July. And things are like a bit, you're being a bit cautious here, which you have every right to be if somebody's reminding you of a past energy. Okay. I feel like somebody really wants to invest, but I see that 3 of Cups. It's like, okay, so the challenge is somebody is desiring you, but they're also distracting, or there could be other energies involved, but it's not making them happy. They may be thinking, like, now that you're not even putting that much energy in, because they're looking at you as the Queen of Swords in the reverse. You guys could have air in your chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You don't have to be, but this is how they're looking at you, like someone who just doesn't tolerate BS anymore. You only want truth. You only want honesty. Like, don't come at me in a certain way. I don't want it. I rather move on and see what my opportunities are than to go backwards. That's what I'm feeling. So I feel like even with new people in your life, you're still having that mentality of like, or that mindset, and listening to your intuition so you don't get caught up in certain situations that broke your heart before, or just more observing than anything. But I feel like this person thinks like you just do not like them at all. And I feel for a lot of you, I feel like, no, you've just been wounded by somebody or by something here, that you are just not going to fall for the same BS, period. Like, that's what that feels like. So you're always on this person's mind. They look at you as someone that is the love of their life. There's a strong attachment here. Destiny is taking us down different paths, and I dive in and out of relationships. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And this is a one-sided connection. There's something here. If something doesn't work out with somebody, like they're distractions, then they go ahead and they try to come back. But I feel like you're not an option. You're not even coming in as an option in your energy. You're like, I know I'm the prize. I'm getting out of this little love triangle. I don't want it anymore. That's that energy I'm getting. It's like, you're not going to put me in your cycle. I'm better than that. And for any, like, and I'm saying that's for some of you guys, but there is just this energy where no one's satisfying this person. No one is really making this person feel the way that you did. But still, if you've been in separation, I say this all the time in my readings, usually people distract themselves. They are not over here crying for 3 to 4 months. They are literally distracting themselves, doing what they want, not actually doing the healing, and then they come back because none of them are fulfilled. They don't feel fulfilled anymore. That doesn't mean they've changed. It just means that time went on, they see that you escaped, the distractions are not just, distracting them anymore, and now they're coming back with the same type of unhealed energy, but with more baggage. So when somebody really changes during that separation, they really go within that healing phase. You're not jumping into a connection right away. You're not going out to get validation. You're like, I'm really hurt by this, and I'm going to take a step back and, really heal and do the proper thing I need to do, because, I need to get myself better. Usually one person will do that, and the other person would be the one that's distracting themselves, And it's a very common thing So I don't know. I'm just saying, be careful with that. But I feel you guys are very intelligent just by coming in as the Queen of Swords. You're very logical. You see right through people, and you're super psychic with that Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. So it's not like I'm not telling you anything you already don't know. Like, you know already. Oops. Karma. Yeah, see, something's falling apart in their life. Now they're sorry. So my life is falling apart and I'm struggling. This feels like very childish behavior, powerless, ego. Their ego's hurt. You're not as easy as to get over. You know, they're very stuck in their mind about you with everything. Okay, I don't care how long it's been. You're on this person's mind. In the very near future, moving on. Okay, all right, so I feel like this person has a hard time coming to you because they're so nervous. You're intimidating in some way or shape or form. It's just like you showed them the Queen of Swords a couple times probably. Like, I'm not the one. I'm not the one to mess with. You know, like, don't play with me. That type of energy. So I feel like we both need to go our separate ways. I'm not sure if we both feel the same way about each other. I feel like the feeling of rejection is what's keeping them from really reaching out or expressing their feelings for you, just how clear you see this person, okay? So I am seeing, no matter what, the full energy, the Chariot, the Six of Wands, that's victory. That's like you winning here. That's you feeling successful. Like something feels very like you're at the finish line and something just pushes you forward. And I see this person, as you're going through that, someone in the background wanting to come in to be like, hi, I'm still here. You know, so it always happens when you're freaking moving on, right? Always happens. Oh, let's grab the Dark Confessions. Grab one of these. Yeah, see, this person keeps messing up their life, so that is a red flag. That is something that Spirit wanted you to see right there. I've lost all control of my life. I keep messing up. Well, duh. What did they expect to happen if they keep not healing or actually doing the inner work? You can't just shut your mind off. You have to do that inner work. You have to actually be consistent with what you say and follow through, and to create good habits and stability in your life. And that doesn't just happen overnight. That takes years to develop, especially if this person has a history of being so inconsistent with bad habits. They haven't even started yet. Self-awareness needs to come in, okay? Some people may even go through tower moments over and over and still never learn. But that's not for you to wait. I see you already see that. But it doesn't mean they're not thinking about you. It doesn't mean they don't want to come towards you. They do. But they're not coming in as a way that you maybe think they will. Well, yeah, you do, because you have the Queen of Swords. But maybe you, you know, they may say a lot of things, but their actions will show you once again. Like, no one heals when they're distracting. Spirit's saying, call on your angels for spiritual protection. That's the first time I've ever got that, I think. Call on your angels. So ask your angels. Yeah, listen carefully. Spirit wants you to listen to something carefully. And you can face the challenge. You are strong. Strong Leo energy. Fire energy here coming in. We also have practice makes perfect. So something may be coming around again. Maybe to like, you know, cut the last cord or like see something again. So practice makes perfect. I feel like that was like a little funny nudge to you, like a funny joke from Spirit. Like, practice makes perfect, you know, like, I mean, if you don't learn this time, you'll learn another time. Like, it's just like, it's not here to hurt you, because I don't see like you're getting hurt at all in the near future. I feel like you're freaking going, like, you're so successful. Things are moving so, like, charging ahead for you, and things maybe charging towards you too. But this, it says repetition. Okay, so we always have to learn, and sometimes when we don't learn, we repeat it, and then we go, okay, well, I get it now. I get it now. But I'm going to leave this here for you. Again, this is energy. If the person does not come in, they do not come in. It's not even really telling you, like, they want this. They're in their head. They want to reconcile. That's what this Nine of Swords and the Nine of Swords. And if you're at that place where you're wanting it too, this may be something that's going to be repeated just due to the challenge of other energies being involved in distraction. But if you are really just like, I'm waiting for something new, I want something new, then just be careful of somebody coming in that may have the same patterns and pull back if necessary, okay? Because you want this person to show who you are, and but also not letting someone force you to kind of do things their way. You have to do what feels comfortable for you too, okay, Cancer? So I love this for you so much. Call on your angels, listen carefully, and you can face a challenge. You are strong, so tap into that, and everything is going to align because you're very, very intuitive. So I hope this message helped, and if it did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon for the no contact readings I am going to do. After these set of readings comes no contact. That is someone that you're in separation from, and kind of see what the situation's there too. So that will be coming in for more closer to the end of July, even though we are at the end, but like more like at the end. But thank you guys so much. God bless.